Welcome one and all. We have perfect blue skies and quite a contest ahead of us. This really is a feel-good football match. I'm Peter Drury and this is Jim Beglin.
Thanks for that, Peter, and may I say a big hello to everyone.
Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. And now we observe the national anthems. Well, if that doesn't get the juices flowing, then nothing will. Well, there are plenty looking forward to seeing this, a capacity crowd here.
Well, I wouldn't just look at this being another friendly, Peter.
Is that your own experience?
Yeah, if the opposition played like they meant business, we were obliged to return the favour. I don't think there's much difference here.
So off we go then. And here's Neymar. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Keeper has taken decisive action. Haaland. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Now it's Sorloth. Distributed tidily. Rafinha. And he's picked it up out wide. Eva Nilsson. There's the shot! Goal! Brazil! And Brazil take the lead. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart. And it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
So, a breakthrough already. Ball's gone out of play. So just the one early goal to report so far. 1-0 the score. Now it's Sorloth. Bruno Guimaraes. Now it's Neymar. That's a super give and go. Now it's Bruno Guimaraes. Haaland. Well, they could break here. Norway are a team that's fond of the low block. They sure defend in numbers.
Yeah, the whole point being to go back to front as quickly as possible, Peter. Of course, once the ball has been won.
Yeah, balls over the top, long diagonals, that's the plan. Ryerson.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Now it's Haaland. He's looking wide. Ball swung it. Terrific effort! No, just not quite.
Yeah, he may have snatched at that a bit, even though it was quite close.
He's on it, can he get away? Now it's Neymar. Bruno Guimaraes providing an outlet on that flank. Berger. Ødegaard. Berger. It's played through for him. And he's lost his man here. Haaland! Oh, screamer! He's got himself an absolute peach. They have grabbed themselves an equaliser.
Well, you have to credit the desire there. These boys knew they were in a battle, and they did exactly what was needed to get back into it. That's going to make the boss just a little happy now.
It was the crispest of hits. He just crashed it in.
And I think he's even surprised himself, Peter, in how well he caught that.
It's starting to look very interesting, this.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
Not the most convincing of passes. Eva Nielsen. Now it's Eva Nielsen. And that has been knocked clear. Solot. Could move up a gear here. Bruno Guimaraes. Good ball, good take. Now, can they get him away? Eva Nielsen, unable to make it happen for all his good intentions.
Teremos minuto de acréscimo.
Played out towards the right wing. A quick look, thought about cutting inside. Delivers with towering header. Decent attempt, but not quite good enough. And the referee has blown for half-time. Nothing to separate the two teams at half-time. They've both given it a really good go, and they head into the break all square. So, Jim, neither side getting it all their own way so far.
Well, it's been a decent game so far, Peter, although I think in the next 45 minutes we could do with the ball being moved around quicker with a view to trying to entice their opponents out of position. I don't think there'll be a mad rush to do that just yet.
Well, it's been intriguing stuff so far, and it's 1-1 at the break. Both teams hoping for a pick-me-up in the second half. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half. And here's Neymar, picked out brilliantly. And this is... and the shot!
I think that's great defending. He just made sure he was in the right place to block it, and I bet you the keeper's very relieved.
Ødegaard in acres of space out wide. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Bruno Guimaraes. Bruno Guimaraes running with the ball. Neymar being watched hawkishly here.
Well, he's a spark, trying to light fires everywhere, so it's time to snuff him out.
Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
Now it's
Público
Solot.
presente na partida
Been
de
slipped
hoje.
through. Great defending, strong and
62.005
determined.
espectadores.
Rafinha. And this is Neymar. Now it's Evan Nielsen. Haaland.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
And here's Evan Nielsen. Joelinton. Can he finish? Oh, it's come loose. Now this could be a chance. He's had a shot! Berger is there and he can get that clear.
I'll tell you, Peter, the keeper owes him big time there. He's lucky his mate was wide awake to that.
Gabriel makes the interception.
Substituição.
Oh, good effort! Oh, he's given that plenty, but no.
Haaland certainly knows that he's missed a real chance there, but he can't dwell on that. He needs to pick himself up and move on.
Nicely weighted ball. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Eva Nielsen. Ryerson kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Eva Nielsen given the lift of his goal. Lovely passing, lovely movement as well.
Brazil clearly are pushing for the win here, Peter. It's making for a very frantic end to this game.
And collective relief etched on the faces of the defenders.
That's great reading of the game, and it led to a decent chance. Cracking aggression.
Keeper's dealt with that. And now a sudden chance to counter. It's a promising position. Well timed, excellent interception. And he's played it back. Rafinha. Looking to pass their way up the pitch. And here's Evan Nielsen.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
And he's there to belt it away. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Decent game of football that, intense, intriguing, and both sides, as it turns out, unable to be separated. Eva Nielsen taking in the accolades, having been named man of the match, and deservedly so. How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
Brazil can always take more positives from a result like this.